Welcome to A View to a Grill. I'm Johnny, and today is the third episode in my Let's Lose Weight series, where I've set a goal for myself to lose 20 pounds. In today's video, we're going to go over some before and after activity stats. I'm also going to show you a delicious grilled chicken ancho chili burrito, and this burrito may have been the best 500 calories I have ever eaten. I'm also going to go over a kettlebell exercise routine. Yes, I've started exercising. And at the end of the video, we're going to see if I gained or lost weight. And we're also going to take a look at some really amazing, or hard to believe, I should say, before and after body shots. Now, as we go through this video, I want to say that I am not a weight loss expert, nutritionist, or exercise guy. I'm literally just some chubby dude on the internet trying to lose weight who happens to grill pretty decent food. Now, in order to lose weight, I have figured out that I need to average less than 2,000 calories a day per week. And I need to average more than 7,000 steps a day per week. And if I do that, I think I can lose at least 5 pounds a month. Now, let's go over some before and after activity stats. Last week, I averaged 8,397 steps a day. And this week, I was a huge overachiever and averaged 10,100 steps a day. But that was only because it was golf trip weekend. I drank alcohol from the finest styrofoam cups, and I drank alcohol at the not so lively nightlife of the golf course. Now, if you've seen the past two episodes, you know that I'm not an exercise guy, but I did manage to come up with an exercise routine that I feel comfortable with. I went out and I ordered some Golden's cast iron kettlebells and dumbbells. I also ordered these kettlebell cards. I'm going to do a KB circuit. I'm not going to do the whole circuit. I just don't feel like my body is up to that. So I'm just going to do the top row. I'll do these exercises: the clean, the lunge pass, the single leg row, and the halo. Now, I really enjoy doing the halo exercise. Really feel it in this exercise. The starting position is holding both sides of the kettlebell about chest high, and then you just go around your head, return to the starting position, and then you go the other direction around your head, returning to the starting position. And I do this for 15 times until I finally reach the starting position again. Now, I'm doing that top row of exercises 3 times a day. And even though I'm not doing the full kettlebell circuit according to this card, I can still feel that I'm doing these exercises. Now let's take a look at my eating log. This is going to be quite revealing for this week. Last week was week 2. I did really well, and I averaged 8,854.4 calories a day for the week. Now, week 3, I started off pretty well. The first 4 days, perfect. For golf trip weekend, I drank a lot and I ate a lot. The first day of golf trip weekend was 3,428 calories. The second day, 4,396 calories. And the third day, 3,275 calories. And that pushed me way over the top, where I averaged 2,478.7 calories per day for the week. Not good. So golf trip weekend week was a total failure. But hey, let's pick ourselves up with a great recipe and check out this grilled ancho chicken burrito. For this recipe, we're going to need 1/2 cup of lime juice, 1/4 cup of olive oil, tablespoon of salt, teaspoon of comino, teaspoon of pepper, and some cilantro. Now, the star of this recipe is Crave's Ancho Love. If you'd like some of this for yourself, check out the link below. For this recipe, you're going to need a Ziploc baggie. In no particular order, we're going to put in olive oil, the lime juice, our spices, and once we have those in, we're going to put in 2 full tablespoons of Crave's Ancho Love. Now I'm just going to zip it up, twirl it up, and shake it up until all of those ingredients come together. And when I was done, I had some marinade that looked like this. Now I'll just get my cilantro and tear that up and put it right into the bag of marinade. And I have 2 large chicken breasts. Now we're going to pound out these chicken breasts for 2 reasons. It's going to tenderize them, and it's going to make them one uniform shape, which will make them grill up a lot more evenly. Now we'll get that chicken into a marinade, zip up the bag, put it on a tray and into the refrigerator where it's going to marinate for about 4 hours. I have my Golden's cast iron Kamado set up for 2-zone cooking, and I'm going to let that preheat for about 10 minutes. After preheating, our fire is going well, and I am going to put some char on some jalapenos and a red bell pepper. I then de-seeded them, cut them up into small strips, and place them into a bowl. To season the roasted peppers, I'm going to squeeze the juice out of half of that lime right over our roasted peppers, and then I'm going to season them with Crave's Ancho Love seasoning. Next, I'll chop up some cilantro and put that in the bowl as well. I'll then give everything a good mix. I'll then put the lid on and set this to the side so that all the flavors can come together. Now it's been about 4 hours, so I'll get our chicken out. I'm also going to lightly dust the chicken breast with some more of Crave's Ancho Love seasoning. Once I have everything seasoned, I'll get the chicken and get that onto the cool side of the Golden's cast iron Kamado. After about 15 minutes, the internal temperature was about 100 degrees. At this point, I'll start grilling the chicken over direct heat. Once the chicken got to a color that we liked, I then moved it over to the cool side of the grill so it can finish cooking. Now chicken is safe to eat at 165 degrees. I let these get to about 161 before I pulled them off to let the residual heat bring them up the rest of the way to 165. We're going to need the Golden's cast iron sear plate to toast the burritos. So I'll set that up now so it can preheat. Now let's put our burrito together. I have a 1/4 cup of Mexican rice, a 1/4 cup of pre-cooked beans, some salsa that I made earlier, and the roasted peppers. First, I'll thinly slice my grilled chicken. Then I'll soften my tortilla up on the Golden's cast iron sear plate. Now that the tortilla is soft, I'll put on about 2 ounces of grilled chicken. I'll follow that up with a 1/4 cup of roasted peppers. Next, we'll add our 1/4 cup of Mexican rice, then a 1/4 cup pre-cooked pinto beans, and then we'll just roll up our burritos, making sure that we tuck in the tortilla to hold everything in place. Now we'll just toast our burrito. Now that we have our burrito toasted, I can cut it in half, and check out this cross section. Looks totally incredible. Now I'll just get my salsa, put that exactly where I'm going to bite, and this burrito is probably the best 500 calorie meal I've ever had, and that is no BS. Now let's get into whether I lost or gained weight. To see my starting baseline stats, you're going to have to check out episode 1. As a reminder, last week I lost 1 pound. This brought me for a total series weight loss of 4.6 pounds. Week 3, golf trip really hit me, and my final weight for the week, 205 pounds. Now that's a 1.8 pound weight increase. Takes me back down to a 2.8 pound series weight loss. So golf trip weekend, boy, that really set me up for a failure in week 3, and I gained 1.8 pounds. At this point, it was 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. So tune in to see what happens at Thanksgiving. Now let's take a look at what for me are some really before and after body shots that I was not expecting. If we take a look at the before, which is on the left, and the after on the right, for some reason, after gaining back 1.8 pounds, it looks like I lost weight, but I didn't. I gained 1.8 pounds this week. I'm not sure why. The after picture on the right looks like I'm thinner than the before picture on the left. Now my wife says it's because I started working out with weights. I still can't believe the difference. Whenever I save my files, I actually label them. These were the 2 files that I used for my weight, and they're both time-stamped November the 6th. I'm not sure what's going on. Now all we can really do is tune in for the 4th episode of Let's Lose Weight and see what happens there. Now, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead, take some time, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching A View to a Grill. I'll see you next time. Take care, y'all.